society. And the most important thing is that we're able to be one-to-one, you and I, with each other at the moment. That's what's important.
Good day, everyone. How are you today? I hope you're all doing well today. Welcome back to another stream with me. And that is wrong. We're getting things up and running. Here we are. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're having an awesome day, no matter where you are in the world. It's been too long since I've been streaming. I had to skip my Tuesday stream, and I had to stream on Monday. It's been 2 whole days since I've last been online, so I'm very, very glad that I'm back. It's been a couple of busy days, a lot to do, but I also was able to do some improvements on the stream, so hopefully you'll be able to see that in a bit. One of the things that I did was there are new emojis for subscribers, and also there is a new little sub symbol that I introduced, so maybe we'll see that later on depending who drops in on the channel. So for today, what we're going to do is we're just going to continue playing Flesh and Blood on Talishar, as we've been doing for a few weeks now. I can't believe it's actually coming up on 3 weeks that I've been streaming, I think. And it's been quite an incredible journey so far. We are up to Hero number 9, as you can see over here on the All Hero Challenge. And just as a reminder going in, the All Hero Challenge is me playing every single hero that is going to be available to play and legal when the next Pro Quest season rolls around. The reason why I'm doing this is because I want to understand the heroes better, I want to get better at playing Flesh and Blood, and I want to qualify for the Pro Tour Amsterdam. That is going to be quite a challenge, and the first thing that I want to do to get better is play every single hero 10 times and hope to learn more about how they work, how their cards interact, so I can anticipate better what they're going to do no matter what hero I end up playing when that Pro Quest season rolls around. Which hero I'm going to play in that season, I don't know yet. I am probably just going to buy whatever deck is the best at the time, because I want to play the best deck possible. So far what I've always done is I just played a pet hero. I just played what I had and made the best out of it. And that's got me some decent results, but now I want to do much better. I want to qualify, so we're going to have to play the best deck. This is going to be fresh off Heavy Hitters, the new set that is going to be released, I think somewhere between January and February. I very much look forward to that. Hopefully it will be an awesome set. I am a Brute main, so Brute cards should be in that set, so I very much look forward to playing that. Now, today we are going to continue playing Riptide. I think we've played about half the games of Riptide. We're about halfway through playing Riptide. Let's check my decks. So this is the deck. We're playing the deck that did top 10. Actually, it turns out I'm done with Riptide. Alright, so we're gonna play a couple of games of Riptide just going in. Now the reason that I'm doing that is because I finally watched the deck tech on the hero. So I want to make sure, maybe with watching the deck tech, that I understand the hero better. Let me adjust this a little bit down here. Perfect. So now that's looking better. The stream setup is looking fine. I should be on the right microphone today. My headphones are running. The music is on. I got some water. I think we're live and everything is working well. So welcome to the stream once again. We'll get going in just 1 minute. The only thing that I have left to say is I tried to adjust the settings for the ads, and I hope I made it better and not worse. So I'm going to have to run about 3 short ads of intermissions of a minute per hour. So I'm going to try and do that while we're not live in the game, but we're in between games. We'll see if that works out. If not, give me your feedback. If it doesn't work well, then please let me know and I'll be happy to correct that. My plan is to be on for about 4 hours today. We'll see how it goes. I have the day off tomorrow, so maybe we'll stay for a longer time, depending how well it goes. If we feel adventurous, maybe. So as I said, I'll be a few games Riptide. And after we play Riptide, we are going to go into maybe Dorinthea. I obtained the list that went 21st at Worlds in Barcelona. Nathan Hills played that hero. And this list, do I have a sideboard? I have a sideboard guide for this, so that's going to make it a lot easier. So this is a access list, is my understanding. This is all the hotness in all things Dorinthea. So we'll see how that goes. But just to start, to get going, we'll play a couple more games of Riptide, and then we'll swap things around. And hopefully this time I will not mess up the title of the stream. Actually, let's change that. Riptide. Alright, so that's fixed as well. Let me click done here. I have a very improvised setup up here, so it's I just kind of have to work around things which are in my peripheral view. That feels like I butchered that word, but hey ho, here we are. Alright, we're just moving things around. Good. We are 10 minutes in, and we are finally ready to play our first game of Flesh and Blood. So, let's click that button and go into that game. And I anticipate that all will all go well. Last time I played, I was shown a really cool combo by a few people here that involves Trench and Codex of Frailty, and you swap things around and you get it out, and it was really cool. Hard to explain, but trust me, it was cool. If you want to see that, the video should still be available on Twitch. Otherwise, I am going to upload that to YouTube, most likely tomorrow. I also now have profiles on Twitter, YouTube, I have TikTok, and I have Threads for whoever is using that platform. So give me a follow there. If you want to know when I'm live and when I'm going live and when I can't go live for whatever reason, the best way to track that will likely be Twitter still. So give me a follow there. I'm going to say to people here that I'm streaming. I always do this to make sure that people do not want to be on stream can avoid my game. And other people might want to be in stream and think that's exciting, that's what they want to do, and we'll let them know. And here we are. Cool. Right. So we go into Levia. We want to go second here. They might break their first hand, and if they break their first hand, we are happy as can be. So this is Holy Pharaoh. Let's see. We have a sideboard for you guys. So we are going to just say hello. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. Submit the deck, and we're gonna load into the game. Let's maximize that, and to start the game, we will not forget this.
Round 1, fight!
We are facing now Blood Rush Bellow on turn number 0. Yeah, so I'm just going to use the collapsing trap on this, just to start. And they're going to have to discard a bit of their hand. Attack, we go again. The attacking here discards their hand, then draws that many. Okay, so I was like, why is this coming up? But of course it's coming up because I used a trap. Let's see, what do I want to put something in Arsenal? No, actually, I do. I'll just put the Ravenous in there. Okay, cool. So that's blocked. I still take 2 damage. Probably should have blocked more for here. That was a good mistake, but they had to discard a couple of hands, and they're coming in for a swing big. That is quite massive. 6. Alright. I think we have to take the rest. That is pretty good. That's a pretty good start. Levia is good. Alright, let's see. Cool. And we are going to start with a 5-card hand because we have a card in Arsenal. So we didn't have... we couldn't block a lot of damage. We actually took 6 damage. 8 damage. We took 8 damage. That's not too bad for a Blood Rush Bellow turn. But we will play a Ravenous. And hopefully we'll get a a 1 cost off the top. That means it does maximum damage. It looks like this is going to be a aggro matchup. So we're going to use Dreadbore. No, we are not. We're going to play a Seek and Destroy, which allows us to load, and we're going to load an Infecting Shot. And then we're going to shoot that Infecting Shot, pitching the trap, and then we're going to end the turn with a Codex of Frailty in Arsenal. Ooh, they're going to block all of that. That's pretty good. If you get a Brute to block everything, I think you're happy. You're happy. Teehoof, hey, I'm all good. How about yourself? How is your day going? I hope all well. They are going to roll Scab Skins, and that's a 6. I mean, can't wish for more here. Not? Alright, okay, so they're going to do a 6 and then come with the Claws. So the deck I'm playing is quite aggro, so let's think about how we best do this. Actually, I think a Codex of Frailty, that was quite a mistake to put that there. Let's... Trench. Pass. Getting some Christmas cards together while you work, where it works. Yeah, things are slowing down, aren't they? It's that time of year where things are getting a bit slower, and people, as they leave the office for the holidays, yeah, not that much you can get done at this time of year. Do you have a lot of Christmas cards that you need to be sending out? Do I put... Yes, I put something here. Okay, so this is going to be... Still gonna take a significant amount of damage here. Yeah, right? Yeah, exactly. So I'm just gonna let this happen as well. 80... Whoa! 80 Christmas cards. That is a lot. Is that like every year, or is it just is this an unusual year for you? All right, we'll play a Ravenous Revel, and hopefully we'll get another red off the top. Yes, brilliant, exactly what we wanted. Start with a 4, and then we are going to load Dreadbore with Endless Arrow. I think I kind of misplayed this turn. I mean, it's going to hit for 5. Slowly been expanding. Oh yeah, I mean, if you got big families, yeah, I get it. Where I come from, Switzerland, originally, we don't really have a... Oh my god, can you stop rolling 6s, please? And that was my soundboard. So this is gonna be for 9, and then they're gonna attack again. Wait, no, that was by Max. I was typing. Then so it skipped my turn by typing. Do you do like a personalized card with you and your partner on it or something like that? So this is 9. They're gonna come in for another 3 after this. They're really putting on the pressure here. What do I want to do on my turn? Falcon Wing. Yeah, Falcon Wing into Infecting Shot, right? Kinda try and keep pace here. I mean, they gotta start whiffing at one point. This is not gonna trigger the Frailty Trap. So the Frailty token only happens, and my hero ability only happens if it has go again. It does not. He has a second action point, but actually 2 more action points, because they rolled incredibly well. Welcome everybody to the channel. I hope you have a fantastic day. We're trying to win on Riptide. I am reserving my right to be wrong, but so far Levia is putting on a lot of pressure here. So we're going to do Falcon Wing, then we're going to trigger Dreadbore, we're going to shoot an Infecting Shot for... or not. Okay. I guess that's frustrating. So I guess we're not going to do that, because Scowling Fleshbag intimidates 1 card out of my hand, so I cannot use that. So yeah. Oh, alright, that makes sense. But they might not have enough resources. Please, let them not have enough resources. 4 card hands are really difficult to play a tear limb from limb. It's a big gamble. Do you have multiple streamlines? Oh, crap. Dude, thank you for saying something. I do. I was hoping to avoid making that mistake today, but as you can see, I failed at that. But thank you for letting me know. So here... this is actually quite good, the setup. So I think maybe I crown here and block 2, and I put the 1-cost arrow under. That's kind of The card that's messing up my hand a little bit. Ooh, I could play a Frailty here. It's a bit of an overkill. So what are we going to do on our turn? Boltyn shot, premeditate, drill shots. Yeah. Okay, let's take it. Thank you for making me aware of that. It only took 20 minutes into the stream for the correct screen to come up. I mean, if you look at how the game is going, you haven't missed a lot yet, to be honest. But I appreciate you sticking around and letting me know. That's really helpful. I hope that's all looking good. I hope the audio is good. I was also on the wrong microphone for the whole stream almost on Monday. So I eventually figured that one out. Alright, so we're gonna do... No. Alright, we're gonna do premeditate into Boltyn shots. And that has go again and reload. I think we might be able to swing things around a little bit here. Dreadbore. We are going to pay with... What are we paying with? I think the Frailty Trap. We are loading a drill shot. We're just gonna send that. That's another 5. They might even use Carrying Husk here. No, they are not. Alright, we're gonna give... we're gonna put a counter on... That's Gapskins. That might be an annoying breakpoint at one point or another. Okay, so we have Sink Below and Boltyn Shot. Let's put the Boltyn Shot into Arsenal. Also, let me know if the audio is fine today, if everything is good on that side. And they are not playing anything. Okay, so what do we do then? We could break to give Boltyn Shot go again, then we play Lace, then we play Boltyn Shot, then we play Intoxicating. Alright, let's try that. Play Boltyn Shot. This now has go... No, wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. I forgot how that works. We have to play this... Because otherwise it doesn't have go again, right? You don't get why Riptide is more popular? It's a lot of fun to play. I think he's about half a step behind other heroes, but he's really fun to play. I agree with that. What kind of deck are you playing in Blitz? So 7. And we are going to load Boltyn Shot. So this triggers now. If you have no cards... Oh. Okay. That's not how that works. Let me... I need to think about this. I should stop taking things back. It's pretty rude. So I have to let this hit. Then I do not put something in Arsenal. Then I trigger Bullseye. Yes. Then we're going to roll Boltyn Shot. Then we're going to shoot that. And that's going to be the 5. Go again. Okay, if it hits, reload. Okay, that's the way to do it. So that's going to be for full block. I smell a Blood Rush Bellow turn. Okay. Do we use Dreadbore to load, or do we keep the Sink Below if we expect that? Oh, this is a difficult decision. What to do here. I'm on 13 life. If I'm not careful, they could pretty easily kill me here. But 4 is also significant. I mean, it's an aggro deck. Let's go. Let's go. So that's another 5. They took a lot of damage to do that turn. If they have a Blood Rush Bellow, they might kill me. So it might all be justified. Now the thing is they're getting a courage and a frailty token, but I'm hoping to draw into a trap and I didn't get it. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. So wait, hold on. So that is a 7. Yeah, I should only play that card if I actually have something good to block with. But they're down on 8, right? So we can actually block a lot here and still play Codex on our turn and still have something we can send back, so it's all good. So we're just gonna take the 1. Okay, Dread Screamer, it's a good turn. Okay, so we're gonna block for 3 and take 3. Oh, that has to be dealt with, and that is going to be difficult. Oh, good lord, that is quite a game from our Levia here. Okay, I don't know if I can deal with this turn. I have to kill it, but I can play the Codex. But I can't really get anything out of that is big enough to deal with that. What do I do here? I think giving him that intoxicating shock when I don't have any traps was a really bad decision. So let me just play the Endless Arrow. And then, you know, if they can go down to 4, sure. But that's not really good for them either. Alright, so let's shoot that and hope for the best. Yeah, I mean they don't have to do much more. They can just send Blasphemous at me. That's really. But they have 8. They have 8 blood deaths. Alright, okay, that's cool. So we have 5. So we'll use the Tart Pits here. And we'll go down to 1. If we see a Reckless Swing. If we see a Reckless Swing, we're dead. So what do we do on our turn? We just shoot the Searing Shot, right? We block. Oh shit, we... yeah, we're out of options here. Yeah, it's just gonna be able to continue doing that because I don't have anything to clear up Blasphemous. It's actually a really good position for them to be in. Really, really good. All they have to do now is wait for a Reckless Swing. That if they discard a 6, it's a defense reaction, and if they discard a 6, it just does 2 damage to me and there's nothing I can do, I just lose the game. Alright, give me 1 second here. You're not missing anything, I promise. Alright, my puppy is in the room here with me. He was crying to be let out, and then I opened the door to let him out, and he's like, nope, now I don't want to leave. We should be back on live as well, so that's all good. Cool. Do we lose this? Most likely, yes. Unless they can't turn Blood Dead off this turn. They might just roll Scabskins. I mean, why not? Ooh, this is it. This is it, because it's gonna give it Dominate, and there's no way... There's probably a 6 attack, and then there's no way we can deal with that. Here we go. Now this is just insult to injury. I think they rolled all 6s all game long. Wait. Oh, they didn't actually have anything. They just had to do that to make sure they don't die through blood debt. Okay, got it. So can I survive this? I can. I can. I'm not going to be able to play anything on my turn, though. But I mean, I want to get rid of that Blasphemous so badly, but I just don't have... Like, I'm in such a corner here. Oh, actually, if they do another... Yeah, I might just be dead here anyway. No, I'm not. I can block it out. No, I can't. Well, I can with Trench. I can. We're gonna drag this out. We're gonna go as long as we can. We're gonna block everything. Maybe we can get them to die through Blood Debt. I mean, if we play 2 traps which trigger, they're dead as well, right? So this is not over. We can still get this. But probably not with... Oh, alright, okay, okay. It was fun, guys. All 7. Next game. Next game, we'll get him. 8 dominate. GG. That was well played for them. Not much I can do here. Not much I can do. That was still fun. That was a good time. Since I'm going to change into new heroes soon, I don't want to do a rematch here, so I'll just queue up for another game. We're just kind of getting into it. We're just kind of getting used to playing Flesh and Blood again. We are currently on the Riptide list, which placed top 16 at Worlds. And that's what we're playing. I watched, I played the first few games without... Alright, sorry, I just saw a message pop up that I had to check real quickly, but all good there. Have you taken the 5-box on the challenge yet? The 5-box? Let's check. The 5-box. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. And by the way, I did something else. How about we check if it works? Do you see my dog? I set up a camera just for my dog. Look at the fluffy little guy. Alright, but we're going back into this screen. Alright, enable chat, yes. Do we want to go first here? Yes, we don't want them to load. Okay, so this is Sir Boltyn. You are mourning him when he yells. So you are are you a Fi main then? Is he close to Living Legend? He's not that close, is he? Yeah, Fi main. Alright, he's a good hero. Oh, I start my first turn with 3 traps in hand. Welp. I am going to be pitching away one of them. And just using that pitch to load a infecting shot. And that's what we're gonna send for 6, potentially 8. Couple 100 points. I mean, in theory, the new meta should be very good for Fi, right? So with all the heroes, I can give you a Frostbite token that taxes your hand. In theory, red line aggro should be really good, but I think that's not what we're seeing, right? So have you watched a couple of the recent events? That's not really what we're seeing so far. Okay, I think they're going to play reactions, right? They might. I don't know what Beaming Blade. What is the game plan for Beaming Blade? Go again? Yeah, go again, my trigger as well. Oh yeah, Bravo is back, of course. You gotta respect those pummels. And I get the cards which, well, first of all, pummel. The big crush effects that don't let you get go again and stuff like that really hurts Fi's game plan, right? So that makes it difficult. I can absolutely see that. Whereabouts are you from? Teihuv. Did I say that right as well? Okay, so this is going to be engulfed in light. If this hits, put it into your hero's soul. I don't think we want to let that happen, and but it doesn't have go again, so. Oh, there we go. So this is a reaction. Okay, let's play this trap then. Did I play that the right way around? We'll find out when the trigger does damage to them. Pennsylvania. Nice. I mean, to be honest, I shouldn't be surprised. Oh yeah, we did it correctly. Like the US by far represents the biggest player base resides in the US, right? So, you know, there's nothing surprising about that. Alright, so we've got we were in a bit of a bind here. We've got a trap in Arsenal. So we're going to trench that. And then we're going to Dread Boar. Pass. I think it's way too early for Remembrance. So what do we do? Searing Shot or Endless Arrow? Let's go Searing Shots. 4, 5. Okay, so 5. They're just gonna take it. Ooh, let's see. How bad is it gonna be? So Remembrance, I think we could play it. Okay, so that's just going to +2 and charge, I believe. Yeah, okay, so reveal the top card. If it's a yellow, put it into your hand. Then charge your hero soul. This is actually pretty good. Sheesh. I think that's the second one we're seeing already, right? Yeah, that's the second. They're filling their soul fast here. I think I need to think about keeping a good trap in Arsenal to prepare for the big Lumina turn that I'm sure is soon to come. Alright, we'll block that with Sink Below. What are they doing? Oh, raise a reflex to give it go again. Alright, we'll sink here. I don't think I have a really good setup here. I don't want 2 of these falcons. Alright, we'll put this at the bottom of the deck, and we have a Boltyn shot. Alright. We're not really getting those good hands. But we're 1 life ahead. Let's see what else we face here. Okay, so this is the aura, right? Yes. I wonder... No, I was gonna say, I wonder if this is Yuki Lee Bender's list from the Realm Rumble. But I don't think she played Beaming Blade, so that makes no sense at all. So what do we want to do here? We want to do Sunken to get that out. Then we play Dread Boar. Pass. We're going to put Boltyn shots. This is going to get buffed. If it hits, we have Reload. And then we put the Falcon Wing in there, right? Falcon Wing. Before I do that, do I want to just quickly play Remembrance to get that out of my hand? It's really been clunking up my hand quite a bit here. Alright, so let's get these 2. 3 go again. Too bad we do not have another arrow. Welcome, welcome, welcome everyone to the channel. I hope you have a fantastic day. If you have any questions about Flesh and Blood in general, or what I'm doing, or why I'm playing this, or where I'm from, or anything that comes to mind, please feel free to ask. Happy to answer any questions you may have. And if you just want to chill, maybe while you're working, just have something on the side, some background noise, I'm happy to supply that as well. I'm wondering, do we have another big Flesh and Blood event this year, or is everything done now? I'm thinking there's nothing more after. Is there one more Battle Hardened? Hanover coming up this weekend, I think. Maybe. Alright, so what do? We sink below. And then we put Death Touch into our arsenal and we shoot that, and then we set up Boltyn Shot for next turn. I haven't really played any 5-card hands. So... do we let this hit and then wait what else he does? What they do? Garbanzo. I think we'll take the 3 here. I want to try and get, if I can see... Oh, okay. Alright. How many times can they attack here? So this is a 6. Let's cover that up. Yeah, let's put this at the bottom. Okay, so this is interesting. And we're also going to... Okay, so I think they can't actually attack that many times here. Do we sink something else? Yeah, I think the Death Touch is not ideal. Wait, what happened? Oh, right. I got the triggers wrong. That's what happened. Pass. And we will pass. And we will pass. And then we will put the Death Touch at the bottom of the deck. Right, so we get a trap. So we're currently blocking for 6, they're coming in for 6. I think we'll let that hit and then use the trap after this. Yeah. Oh, I should have played it before. Yeah, no, this is the right way to do it. Like, I'm not getting the benefit of the inertia token, right? But I'm preventing 3 more damage. So I think this is the way. This is the way. This is the way. This is the way. Pass. And it's our turn. Not as impressive, but no, definitely not the 5-card turn I wanted to have, unless they are not going to block Boltyn Shot and they let me reload that, which would be very, very nice. Okay, so I think... So pre-roll ads are on, that's not good. So the next time we're in between games, I'm going to need to quickly run some ads to make sure that we do not run into any unwanted ad breaks, which we already are. Okay, alright, so Blood Rot. Wait, that didn't give me reload. Oh, yeah, because that's not how reload works. I keep forgetting how that works. I don't get it back in my hand, it's not an endless arrow. Okay, there I've got Lado. Alright, so what's 4? They're probably going to be able to give that go again. So, at the moment it's... Alright, let's play a Frailty, an Inertia Trap here. Or do we play the Frailty? Let's play the Inertia Trap. That should trigger, they take a damage. And we are going to put a Boltyn Shot in Arsenal. And then ideally we play a Boltyn Shot into Codex of Frailty. That's what we want to do. Guys, if my mouse movement around the screen is too nervous, please let me know. If, you know, if the card's popping up on your screen, if that's making you nervous. I'm trying to avoid that as much as possible. Sometimes I forget. Alright. They're coming in for another 6. Woof. That is a lot of damage, man. Should have played the Frailty Trap to take 1 off that. Then it would be coming in, I would only be taking 2 damage instead of 3 here. Yeah, Frailty Trap would have been a much better decision because it had go again. Yeah, I think that would have been better. That was a wrong sequencing there. But we move forward, we learn from this. I'm still ahead of life. Ahead in life. Are you gonna have any armories coming up, Teehoof? Anything exciting happening in your Flesh and Blood world? So I think I Boltyn Shot and I break Snapdragon Scaler so I can do Codex of Frailty. I do want to keep the pressure up somewhat here. I think if I give them too much room to breathe here, then I could, with a big Lumina turn, I could easily find myself in the back foot. And this will also impact their next turn pretty badly. So we'll play that. And we will get a Boltyn shot. Do we do that? Yeah. I mean, it's just a 3, but it's 3. Oh, you have a couple a week. Alright, that's pretty nice. That's pretty cool. Do you usually try and attend a couple of them every week, or do you focus on the one that is closest to you? Alright, so that's just a naked Boltyn shot. Nothing fancied against for that, but they're taking it. They're going down to 14. We have a Ponder token, so we can draw a card and put that in Arsenal. Alright, what do we have here for our setup here? Again, no buff cards. Where are all those buffs? We've only seen one so far. Well, I'd like some more of these cards, please. So I can actually make my arrows a bit more relevant. Oh, yeah. Making time is can be a challenge. I absolutely get that. I have multiple in my area as well. I actually have 3 that I could go within a reasonable amount of period. But yeah, I usually just make it out to 1. And the one that I make is like 5 minutes for me by foot. So I really have no excuses. And I'm very invested in making sure that place continues to exist, right? It's so convenient for me that if that were to go away, I'd be pretty sad. Alright, so that's for 4. Okay. Do we think they're going to go into Lumina here? Maybe not. Yeah, this time of year is busy, right? There's a lot of obligations, a lot of family stuff, lots of stuff at work to be wrapped up as well. Oh yeah, absolutely, right? It's like we don't want we don't want those armors to go anywhere. 5 courage token. Can they? Yeah, they can give it go again, right? Yeah. What do we want to do? I think I just want to take it turn off maybe here. Gonna give it go again, right? And then what are they gonna swing at us after that? Your guess is as good as mine. Are you looking forward to heavy hitters? Anything you're looking for there specifically? I guess if you're a Phi main, you haven't really... Well, there's nothing has been spoiled. That would be interesting, right? Right, how do I... Can I give this go again somehow? I cannot. But what I could do is... Trunch of Sunken Treasure into Searing Shot, which is a bit more interesting. And I can't do anything after that anyway, so might as well clear that. Then trigger Dreadbore. With that resource that we gained, we're going to load Searing Shot and shoot the Searing Shot at them. And then that's going to be for 5, and then we can reload a Drill Shot into our arsenal at the end of the turn as preparation for next one. So they might be letting 2 hit here. They're contemplating. They still have the V for Valor out sitting out here, which they can give an attack +2 at any given point. We got to keep that in mind. I'm not sure if they're running any defense reactions. Like Dreadbore, that tech is mainly for defense reactions. Oh, this is an interesting hand here. However, Infecting Shot and Remorseless both cost 1, and we have a full red hand. For 0. Right, I mean... We can still use the trap. Alright, yeah, fair. Okay. So they're charging, so that's for 5 now. That's a pretty cool way of doing that. Okay. Then I'm going to create a frailty token. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. The right way to do it here would be for them to give it go again, right? Because otherwise, does it trigger? 7, 3. Look at that damage. Okay, so yeah, now it's gonna get go again. Does the trap trigger now? That's the question. It doesn't seem like it. I needed to play that before. So for 4 go again. Okay, but they can't really do anything with that after. I think I'm going to block 3 here. Well, that pushes it up to 5, of course. So I'm gonna take 2. Right, so we're gonna do Ravenous into Drill Shot. That's a pretty decent turn. That's just gonna be, hopefully, 8. And then we're going to load a Remorseless. And I think they've run a bit out of steam because suddenly they only have a 4-card hand. And guys, remember, 5-card hands, very, very powerful in Flesh and Blood. I could use Trench on Drill Shot, play Ravenous, and then play Remorseless. Does that make sense? They're gonna lose a life every time they play an action card. How many action cards do we think? So if they let that hit, it's gonna be for 9. That takes them down to 3. Now I think we do what we initially thought. We're gonna do the Ravenous. And hopefully there's a red on top, and we know we're gonna have a sink below next turn. That's really nice. At this point, having a defense reaction that blocks for 4 is really good, I think. So we're gonna play it Ravenous. And then we're going to play Drill Shot. If this hits, sure. We can put a counter on Vestige, and then not going to be able to block with that anymore. Hi, friends. Right, they're going to let this hit. I'm not sure why they want to chat at this point. All good. How are you? Okay, going to pick that. So no more blocks in equipment. They're down to 3 life. We put a card in hand. And we have a lot of defensive stuff in our hands. That's good, that's good. I think we could take this home. And for somebody new to the channel, if you don't know, what happens here, if I win a game in the challenge that I'm playing, then I am going to open a pack. And I have 3 different sets. I have Outsiders, I have Everfest, and I have Dusk Till Dawn. And you're going to tell me what I open. So, we wait. They're going to do something to this card, and then we play the Buzzsaw Trap. Yes. Okay, so Buzz Trap. I have another. Yes. Okay, this should kill their whole turn, because this is going to block this. This should be actually absolutely disgusting right here, if I understand the card correctly. Yes. And he can give it go again. No, he can't, because now it's back down to 2. This kills his complete turn. Who knew a legendary trap is actually pretty good? Okay, so we're going to play a Ravenous. We're not going to load, and that's just we're going to follow that up with a Remorseless. And we're going to put the Sink Below in our arsenal. GG. Run a round of applause for our opponent. Alright, cool. Very nice. So we are going to open up a pack of Flesh and Blood. Very excited about that. Before we do that, just to make sure that there are no pre-rolls of ads for people coming in, I'm going to send you to Be Right Back screen for 1 second. And while I do that, I'm going to run a quick ad. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to put up the poll, what should I open? I'll leave it up to you. As I said, I have Outsiders, I have Everfest. Everfest is so good to open, I love Everfest. And we also have the final one, DDT. We opened up a Marvel Angel in DDT already, so that box might be dead. So maybe go with one of the others. I haven't really opened up anything good there. So we're gonna start the poll. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. Okay, we're back, and it looks like you're leaving the decision up to me. That's fine. While I do that, let's correct this, by the way. Look at the puppy there. Puppy sleepy time. Alright, we are going to open up Everfest because I love Everfest, and there's so many good playables in here. So that's what we're going to do. And I think then next we hop into a new hero. I'm open for suggestions what that hero could be. Anything on to the side of the screen here that hasn't been ticked off. Alright, so let's see if this works. That's a yellow steadfast. Then we have a blue bear fangs. That's pretty trash. We have a red blade runner. That is a pretty good card. I think that's at least for time used to be a staple, I think, for Kasai. Ram Fist, I think. Rotary Ram, yellow. That doesn't see a lot of play. Blue Timidity Point. I don't think that sees play. This is a red Reach the Glide Path. I think that's something that could be in Azalea. I never know the Runeblade cards. I never know what they are. Drowning Dire. Then we have a Twin Twisters in the foil slot. Then one of these weird potions that nobody wants in the rare. And finally, we have a token. A Majestic Icelander. Honestly, opening up a hero card in the Majestic slot, that feels pretty bad. I give you my dog. Cool, good. So, any wishes for what we should play? Any hero that has not been ticked off? Anything you want to play specifically? I am open to your suggestions. If there are no specific wishes, then I'm going to hop into Dorinthea, I think. So I have this list. I don't know how it plays. It is Nathan Hill's list from Barcelona that made them come in 21st. I think basically the way this works is block, 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 block. Then you block a little bit more, and after that, then you block some, and then you swing your axe. So we haven't been playing that many defensive heroes, so this will be a nice change up. I think the deck that I've just played right now in Riptide is supposed to be quite aggressive. So we'll see how this goes. Also, if you guys are enjoying the stream, please give me a follow. I'd absolutely love that. I'm here every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I'm going to sprinkle in some more streams in between that. My goal here is to qualify for Pro Tour Amsterdam. That's what I want to do. And to get better at the game, what I'm doing right now is I'm playing every single hero 10 times. Every single hero that is legal now, and that will be legal when the ProQuest season early next year rolls around. And I just want to qualify. Like, I've never won anything except a armory. I've had a couple of top 4s at a ProQuest, at a Road to Nationals. That's the most I've achieved. This is a challenge to myself and to prove myself what I can do. And I don't have a testing team, so you're gonna have to be my testing team. No pressure. No pressure, but you are now officially my testing team. So we're doing this all together, and my win is your win. I believe together we can do this. Gravebeat, thank you so much for following. I really appreciate that. Welcome to the channel. I hope you have a fantastic day. Hope you're feeling well. Just thank you for being here. So yesterday was my local armory, just a couple of streets over. We actually had a really fun event plate where you bring a blitz deck, but you don't get to play it. Somebody else plays it. It gets randomly assigned. And then you get prizes for most fun deck. And you get obviously a prize for the person winning. Now, sadly, we only had 3 people come. There were some issues with transport for a few people. So it didn't fire. So that, it wasn't great. But the good thing was Alex Kitsu, I hope I'm saying the last name right now because I used to say it wrong. The current UK champion was there. And we had an awesome chat about evaluating cards in limited. I think it's one of the things that I really struggle with is limited play, and if I want to maximize my chances for qualifying for Pro Tour, I think I also need to try and do well at limited. And we just talked about how to evaluate cards and what is he looking for and all that kind of stuff. It was really a really great conversation. Mustard Muffin, let's do this.
Round 1. Fight!
Right, so what do we do here? Can we? I don't think I have a really good hand here, do I? I mean, I can give it a go again, but what does that achieve? I can't attack with the weapon again. When a happen you control hits, you may attack an additional time with that. Okay. Right, okay, so I can, in theory. Let's just play the spoils. Pitch a Clint. Decimate Rex. I'm probably not going to be able to attack again. I'm guessing they're going to block everything here. I mean, that makes sense. 4. Bye-bye down on dirties. That's 2 out of their deck gone. Although we don't really need to be that worried of that. I think. Right, so. They're gonna let it hit. Are they gonna let it hit? Do they have a defense reaction? What are you waiting for, Monster Muffin? Why are you letting us wait? Let's play. Faster, faster. We have a lot of games to play today. Actually, I have to say, I've completed, I'm right at halfway of my challenge. And I've been playing for, what, 2 or 2.5, 3 weeks almost? I'm surprised how fast it's gone. I thought 10 games per hero, that's gonna take me a lot longer. It went a lot faster. Maybe it's because some of the heroes just really decide their games really fast. And the problem with this is, no. So this doesn't count, so we're just going to, go back into queuing. Obviously, this is not a win. I really dread when the time comes to play Kano. So the heroes that we still have to play is... We can see it here. We have Arakni. We have Dash. OG Dash. We have Katsu. Kano. We have Reinar. Vincent. Teklo. And Viserai. And I think out of all of these, I'm probably most intimidated by Uzuri and by Kano. Like, I usually don't watch any heroes, how they play, before I go into it, and I try to do learning by doing. Hello again, Monster Muffin. So we will see how that shakes out. I might have to, if I go into Kano, let's do this again.
Round 1. Fight!
I might have to watch a video first because I think Kano is such a beast of a hero. You're gonna be extremely bored at watching me trying to figure out that hero just sitting here having no idea what I'm doing. Right, so what can we do here? We can do a 9 attack, right? We can do maybe an E-strike into Decimator Axe. And we're just going to... That makes no sense. So... I think it's not a great hand. Let's just do the Feindal's Fighting Spirit. We're gonna pitch 2 reds. Oh, no, wait, hold on. I have 2 reds here. So instead, any suggestions are welcome because I don't know what to do with this hand. Actually, let me just, yeah, I think I'm just going to put this under and say I'm going to buff power and come for 7. I'm expecting a full block here. The screen is not showing again. Thank you very much, Gravebeat. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for saying that. I really have to get on top of this. This is happening way too often now. I don't know how to get better about this. Do I have any streamers here watching that have good advice how to make sure that when I change that I don't forget about the scenes? Oh, CNC, interesting. Alright, okay, so that's for 6. We just want to block here, right? But it's not a good blocking hand, which is surprising for this hero. Really, it's surprising. And they get go again, so they can still pull off their hero power after this as well. So this is 6. They want to provoke a block here because this is vanilla damage. Okay, so how do we deal with this? I shouldn't be doing this. This is the wrong way to play this hero, but I'm gonna let it hit. And I'm going to wait for the next one where I'm sure there's going to be an on-hit. Okay, let's see what they do next. We're gonna take the 6. 34 to 30. Alright, so here we overblock. I think they might just Arsenal, but I have a hunch this is where they're going to do their thing. So we're going to block with a Valors, and we are going to then do a Steelblade Shunt. The reason why I'm doing this, because if I'm doing this way I can still play Command and Conquer, which doesn't make any sense now that I'm seeing what they're doing. But I am going to do it. I'm going to pitch 1. We're going to block everything. And then on our turn, we'll just swing axe and we're going to Arsenal, Command and Conquer. I think that's how the play pattern works here. Okay, so we're just going to let 1 hit. I think we can do that. And then we're going to swing the axe for 4. And they can only block for 2. Yeah, that go. So shouldn't this take it off? Half the base. Yes, so this should come down to 3. If I understand the axe correctly, which is not exactly a given. Oh, I get to choose. Interesting. Okay. Right. Got that right. Okay. Oh. I think they just realized how this works. Monster Muffin. What a fun name. That's fun to say. Monster Muffin. Monster Muffin. Are they a monster for muffins, or are they a muffin monster? I don't know. What do you think? Okay, so No more blocks, just taking it. No, I don't think I want to break the bolters now. I'm just going to put this CNC into Arsenal. That feels like a smart move. Oasis for Spite, nice. It would be nice if we had a Spring Tonic counter. Because this costs 1. It prevents 4 damage by a source of my choice. So I can pick a card that's on the chain. But I ideally didn't want to pay from hand for this. So ideally I want to pay with Spring Tunic. I think that's how it goes. So they're going to do 5 go again. So again, I think they're having some really good hands where they can threaten some vanilla damage to start. And then after that, they can come in with their cards that are almost like must blocks. So how do we best cover this up? I do not know. Something just happened. Oh, right. Okay, never mind. Getting distracted by alert. So we're going to take 5... We still... Oh, we have to come on and conquer here. Alright, let's block 3. Take 2. And see what they do to turn out... To close out their turn. I mean, ideally... Oh, I see a command and conquer. Interesting. Okay. So... If I block with these 2, that's not enough. So I maybe want to turn this off, by the way. That puts me in a very interesting spot here. I can't really block everything. Not unless I use Crown of Providence. Is this an appropriate moment to do it? Yeah, because I think otherwise I lose the arsenal anyway. So might as well use it here at this point. And I'm going to block 4. I'm going to take 2. The reason why I'm doing that is because I want to swing Axe. I need the blue for that. I'm going to get another card, but I don't know what it is. And then I can arsenal the Oasis Respite for next turn. I think that's probably what I want to do. Oh, I gain the health. Nice. I never play Findel's Fighting Spirit, so I don't know what that does. Ah, Warmonger's Diplomacy. Is that good into Uzuri? I don't know. I think I'll arsenal the Oasis Respite, regardless. I could, if they... Let's use the Warmongers. Yeah, okay. Actually, no. No. I was thinking, can I attack again with the cards that I have? But I can't attack again because I don't think I would have enough resources. Like, so with Glint, if they against go again, right? But then I need to play this card to give it the ability, so then I don't have the blue cards to play on my turn to pay for the axe. So I can give it go again with the card, but I have no resources, so the turn is over anyway, so it doesn't matter. And I think I'd rather keep the Warmongers in my hand here than the Glint to Quicksilver. I think the Glint to Quicksilver is a pretty nice endgame card. To just threaten that extra damage. And now they know I'm putting it under my deck. I'm stacking. They're thinking if they shouldn't block here. Interesting. We'll see how that goes. Just sanity check, making sure we're on the same page here. We're all looking good. All good. Everyone, welcome very much to the stream. I hope you have a great day. For those new, I am playing 4 times a week, and what I'm doing is I'm playing the All Hero Challenge, which means I play 10 games of every single hero with the aim of getting better at the game, and I hope that helps me qualify for Pro Tour Amsterdam. I really want to go. One of the reasons why I got motivated to do that is because after Worlds I got on a plane. James White was sitting there and he said to my friend and I, "See you guys in Amsterdam." And I thought to myself, yeah, I'd love to go. I'd love to go. Alright, so this is... I think we can let this hit because it's going to be for attack action cards. And I'm going to block almost certainly not... Well, I say that. But if no, I can still block with a 3 and then Oasis Respite, cover up a 7. They're probably going to use their second dagger here as well. Reaction cards. Okay, these are not reaction cards, so that's fine. Because I need to keep a blue to attack, right? I need to have that blue. So I think I'm taking way more damage than I should. I'm not blocking as much as I should. Alright, so... Oh, this is going to be Dominate. Okay. I think we are out of luck here. So let me block for 3 and then I can block for another 4. I should be able to cover up. If they play like a normal 6 attack, I should be able to cover it up. If they have a Shred, then I'm out of luck. A Shred is an attack reaction that lets you take... Yeah, okay. Yes, that's not what I wanted to see. Okay. So what are they following that up with? Do they have something strong? So yeah, anyway, if you guys want to follow me on my journey, if you want to help me to qualify for Pro Tour Amsterdam, then please follow me. Oh, okay. Why? Okay. Did they know that was there? Interesting. Okay, so I'm going to just... right, I forgot about that. Okay, but that's going to give me a life back, so basically it's a zero-sum game. And we are going to... Spoils of War, just to buff that a little bit, that axe. But I need to use Tunic, which is pretty high cost considering I have an Oasis of Respite in Arsenal. That go again is nice, but I can't do anything with it. I don't have any cards. So that's going nowhere. Where are you guys from? Do you guys play any cool games this year? Sorry, this year. This week? Any armories that were good? Or any... Did you maybe go to the Battle Hard in Orlando last weekend? So I have go again, but that doesn't do anything for me. Oh, now we have all the defensive cards. And no cards to play the Decimator Great Axe. So maybe we pitch one to play Oasis Respite. Or maybe we just pitch one to cover up a potential 6 with Steelblade Shunt. And then we use the blue to attack with the Great Axe. That feels like a solid play. I hope you guys are strapping in for the long game here, because Decimator Great Axe Dorinthea is not exactly going to be a quick game, sorry. Alright, so I should probably... I mean, there's a lot of chip damage coming in here. Especially since they don't have anything else. But it feels like a waste to use anything on this card. Codex. Interesting. Alright, now we're cooking. What are they fetching? It needs to be a 0 cost. Right. Oh, they had. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We will just cover that up with a Steelblade Shunt. We're going to pitch another Steel Blade for late game. Maybe if they attack me with a weapon late game, I could just use that and kill them. Alright. A Frailty. So the axe is actually not going to be as strong as we like. It's only going to come in for 3. But, you know, it's a 3. The armory didn't fire yesterday, but we did play a couple of games. Oh, okay. Thank you for all the Steelblade Shunts. I did play a couple of games on Reinar Blitz games. I drew perfect hands. My opponents, bless them, they didn't have a chance. I won by turn 2. I had the skirmish last Saturday. I wish I would have drawn that well in any of those games. In any of them. And I might have gone better than 2-2. although I have to say the first game that I played, sorry, the second game that I played, it was completely my fault that I lost that game. They played very well, and I messed up a turn. I got too greedy, and it's, you know, I lost because, yeah, it was my mistake. So I think we're going to play a steel shunt. Are we going to pitch? What are we pitching? Ideally, I want to keep the blue, right? But they're probably not going to let me. They're going to come in for another 6 here. So it doesn't matter. I'm going to pitch the blue. I think the next one is going to be relevant. I'm going to have to pay 6 again. Sorry, I'm going to have to block 6 again. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Also this Sunday, if you're around, it's going to be a special stream. I'm going to play in a small tournament, which is going to be all online on Talishar, which is going to be a UK community tournament only. So they're not going to follow that up with anything, so I'm going to play a Fate Foreseen here. It makes me a bit sad because I can't play anything. Well, keep that. Let's send it to bottom. Let's see if we can get some blues here. Let's get some blues going. Shred. Ah. So that means it's gonna go through, right? Yes. Alright, I think I'm going to... I get another... Yeah, I'm going to play this. It doesn't feel good. Like I'm investing way too much to block this, but I feel like I'm down on life and I shouldn't be. I should be up in life. So I'm just gonna have to arsenal this because I don't have anything to play the axe. So we have 3 blues now. So we can play a blue, felling swing, and then we'll push that to 8. Actually pretty good. So I could block with a 3, get 3 life back, and then play that. I think that feels a pretty good turn to try and swing things around a little bit and get some damage in. But we can't forget we're a defensive deck. Oh, they keep getting these attacks, vanilla attacks to just start their turn, which is really nice. And a 4 damage as well. So I'm gonna let this hit. I'm just gonna play the sigil and turn this into at least just 1 life loss. Net 1 life loss. The good thing is we have a steel blade shunt in arsenal, so they're probably gonna come in for maybe a dagger and then a 6 attack with their hero ability, and we should be okay. All right. it's not what I expected. Do we use this shunt? I think we do. Why not? Or do we? Yeah, I think we do. We do. We just want to cover up that damage. And that still lets me do the turn that I wanted. I feel the overpitch of blue is a bit of a waste of resources here, but... let's not take any damage this turn. So yeah, I actually look forward to that tournament on the weekend. I am going to basically be... Oh, it costs 3 as well. I thought it was the 0 cost. Yeah, okay. Alright, we'll just arsenal that. I should read the card. Apparently reading cards is good. It helps. It helps. How's our little puppy going? What's our little puppy doing down there? Can't see him. He must be in the other corner. Alright, 4. How are we with deck size? We're good. I think it's something to consider as well here. Now, I might take this a bit longer than usual. Usually I do about a 4-hour stream, but not to make anybody jealous, it's Friday for me. So I have got the day off tomorrow. So I might go ahead. However, I've also committed to go to Pilates for the first time tomorrow. So that's might need me fully awake. So maybe we'll see. We'll see. It depends if you guys want to see more. How we're all feeling. How's it going? I feel like we might, if this is the speed of the Dorinthea games, we might be here for the long haul. Alright, so they're just gonna do Spider Spite for 1. We don't really have any cards that this debuff is relevant for, so we're just gonna pass on that. Although we can't really play anything on our turn, but we'll finish the turn for sure playing a Sigil somehow. Okay, right, so this is going to be Dominate. This is a bit of a downer because I can't block. Alright, let's just get the life now. What are we blocking with? We can still attack afterwards, right? So what's the least valuable card here? That's a difficult question. I think they're all pretty good. Let's block with the Valor here. That's at least half of the cards that of the damage that they're going to do that I'm blocking. A Command and Conquer. Nicely played, my friends. Okay, so we're just going to need to pitch everything away here. It's one of the mistakes that I keep making. I should be building up to the 5-card hand instead of doing like the thing that's straight in front of me. I should have probably passed here, put the Sharpened Steel into Arsenal, and wait until I can do a decent amount of damage. I'm winning the long game, I think. Although, you know, there's 6 life ahead, so let's not forget that. Is anybody here that plays this deck that knows what I should be doing? Why are they overblocking like this? That makes no sense. That card didn't do anything. Because I didn't have go again. I don't know. Maybe they're not so certain about their plays either. Okay, I can't keep taking these ones. Should I block with Feindel's? Yeah. Let's block that and I'll get 1 life in return as well. Then we'll see what they do next. An E-Strike, I'm guessing for 7. Yeah. Do we want to keep a card here and just block for 4 and take 3? And then do what we finally said, what we've said we'd do all along and build it up to a better hand? Or do we just block out 6? I mean, I am a defensive hero, right? So let's keep blocking. I think that needs to be the game plan here. That's how the hero works. So we're going to keep that at top. That looks like a pretty interesting card. We're going to block 7. We're going to pass. I know what I said. I know what I said. I know. I remember. I remember. But we're going to attack anyway. Oh, they're playing the long game as well. Guys, strap in. If you thought we were going to see any other games this stream, you were wrong. So they got 3 life. They're taking 4. They have 2 cards. So they could... Usually Uzuri lives off 2 cards, right? They play like 1 card, like the Dominate. Alright, okay, they're coming in for 4. This, banish the top card of their deck and look at their hand and banish a card. That's the last thing I want here. They can't buff it though, so I can Steel Blade Shunt. Alright, and then we'll play the 3 with the 4 and we come in for 7. And we put the Sigil at the bottom of the deck as well with this move. Meaning that some point later in the game we'll be able to regain 3 life. Okay, we'll play the Sharpened Steel to give our weapon +3. That feels good. And then we'll come in with that big great axe. Can I just say, I love like the art of this axe. I don't know what it is, but I really like how it looks. I really like how it looks. My favorite cards are the codexes, the Marvel codexes. They look so good. When I went to Worlds, I sold like a bunch of cards, which I somewhat regret now that I'm trying different heroes. But I couldn't resist trading in some of the store credit that I got for a Marvel Inertia Codex. It looks so good. And I had to get it graded as well. Like, I am never going to play those cards. And I think people are crazy that play Marvels like that. Full block. Amazing. But they're down to one card, right? So they're not going to do anything. So hopefully we have a hand with maybe a block and attack or something that we can push some tempo here. What can we do? We can do a... Oh, okay. They do have something they can play. Okay, so this is as an additional hurl, you... They can't do this. Oh, no, they did do it. Okay, so they're coming in for 4 then. Alright, I think I take this. Yeah, I take this. I want to attack twice with my weapon, hopefully. Yeah, I can attack twice, right? Yes. Right, so we're going to attack once. And then we're going to attack again with Glint. Too bad they're not defending. But we'll get an 8. 8 is a pretty big bonk. Alright, so we're gonna get a frailty. That's fine. That's not terrible. But we draw a card as well. So do we play... Yeah, I think we... Okay. Or then... What's happening? Okay. So they're still doing that. Okay. Okay. Wait, why did... Why did I... Oh, because they played it from Arsenal, right? So they were like, oh, the effect triggers when I play from hand. So I'm going to play the card from Arsenal instead. Right. That makes sense. I'm down to 21. Jeez. Okay, so we're going to do 3. They're just going to let this hit. And we're just going to... Oh, no. This is the wrong card. I'm getting confused, guys. I'm getting confused what kind of cards I have in my hand. Hey, Kobolds! Good to see you again. How are you doing today, my friend? So this is going to be for 3. Go again. We're going to block this. Worst comes to worst, I'm just going to block all of next turn as well. Let's get rid of this precision press here. Doing well. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Okay, as you can see, we've moved... Okay, yeah, we've moved into Dorinthea. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to block for 3, and then if they do more, I'm going to do Oasis Respite. They are. Okay, so I'm going to wait to see what that is. Okay, so I'm going to use that Phanos Tunic counter. Going to pass. I should get priority back on this. Yes, wreak havoc. AKA the poor man's Command and Conquer. And then we are going to do 7. That's pretty good. Right, 7. Asking a question there. They can take it, but then I think for the first time they would go below my life total here. By the way, guys, what do you think about where chat is on screen? Does it make sense for it to be where it is? Does it add anything? Or is it just bad? Armor last night brought Uzuri 1 by the match into both Kanos. Oh no! No, Kano. I mean, Uzuri into Kano is not exactly good, is it? Oh man, that sucks. But sometimes it do be like that, right? Okay, so there's probably going to be something nasty here. So we can play. We can't swing twice with the axe because we don't have the resources. So I think I don't want any. I'm expecting there's another 6 here, so I'm going to use Brave Forge, and then I'm going to use Sink Below after that. Alright, okay, so, oh, that was actually quite a debate. Did you bring any AB for those Kanos? If you had lethal, the game must have gone quite long, right? So you must have had something to mitigate their damage. Was it Blitz or CC? AB1. Okay. That makes sense. It's just gonna block the 6 here. Pass. And then we swing with axe. Yeah, we just swing with axe and we put card. This feels like really bad. If they do attack, did the attack against go again? Should I break refraction bolters here? Yeah, this is a real no. There's a block here that I still want to use at some point. That's a bad decision. Null Rune Hood in my sideboard? Yeah, you might have to. With that many Kanos out there. Okay, so we're going to put... Which one is better here? This is a 2 cost. Go again. This only if it hits. But it's still pretty hard for them to block anyway, right? So I think we put that there. Okay. Okay. Alright. So this is what, 9? 9. With nothing else. I'd love to keep the Command and Conquer here. But I think I'm just going to block the 9. And we're going to swing our axe back. World's fastest hurl. Oh yeah. That nimbleism. That nimbleism. That's a 3rd hurl gone now. They still have flick knife, so we've got to be careful not to go to 1. If we go to 1, we die. But I think we're not in danger of that happening. You would have used 1, keep another 1? Yeah. Maybe they're getting a bit impatient considering we're at turn 14 already. It's not exactly riveting. Yeah, I think a 5-card hand would have been better for them. I agree with that. So, we are going to swing. And this is going to be reduced. Oh no, it already is reduced because it's the only attack there. Leave no witness, death touch? Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can push those and with some relevant on hits as well, right? Okay, so we are coming in with a Spider's Bite. Hey, I think I'm ahead of life for the first time. They're 30, I'm 32, so this is all according to plan. I think do I block this? I think I don't. No, I take this unless if it's dominates, there's nothing I can do anyway with the cards that I have. If it's not dominates, then I can still block a 6 attack. Well, see, it's a dominate, right? So it's, yeah, that is. I'm gonna just use the Sink Below here. I hope whatever they followed up with is not that bad. What do my defense reactions look like? Couple steel blunts were at the bottom of the deck. They might actually not have a follow-up here. Yeah, fatigue is pretty hard to get through. Like that's where I... Oh, here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna get 1. Okay, that's fine. Like these fatigue strategies really make me appreciate playing Rhinar. So we're going to play a Warrior's Valor. And we're going to actually cancel. We're going to use the Tunic counter here. And then we're going to play a Sharpened Steel. And then we're going to swing. Take that. Big mean axe for 8 to the face. And then we're just going to Arsenal Warrior's Valor. That's the plan. That is the plan. So they're gonna block for 9. Okay, which just... Oh, I'm gonna take 2 damage here. Oh, it's gonna get through... Yeah. Oh no, because it's just 8. That's fine. Nope. I'm not gonna pay you. Sir. Sir. I said thank you. 4. Okay, I think we just sink. Maybe see if we can get a buff for that weapon. We are going to... No, we're still in the pre-phase, so we're going to sink the steel blade. Alright, interesting. Okay, so that's covered. We are going to push this axe up a little more by pitching 4 spoils. And then we're going to attack for 6. Go again. And that 6 go again is nice, but it's not like we have any cards in hand. By the way, Cobalt, I'm pretty sure I am on the right microphone today. So, you will not hear things that you shouldn't be hearing. Alright, what do we choose to make sure it goes through? We choose this, of course. Sound good? Oh, awesome, thank you. Glad to hear it. I did do some things. Also, you might have not noticed. Let me just see if this works. Let me bring up my puppy cam. Puppy! So when you get sick and tired of looking at me, we can look at the puppy. And he's going. Where's he going? He's back there. Oh, it's a bit hard to see, huh? I have to fix that for next time. Okay, 1. So what do we want to do? Maybe just take this. And then go for 3. 3. I think we risk a big turn here. His name is Fitz. He is Fitz, the Japanese Spitz. Oh, for 7. So that's gonna be 8 in total. Yeah, we'll risk it. Not sure if that is the right thing to do here, as I should be playing carefully and defensively, but here we are. I think that's why I can't play decks like this. I get too impatient, and at one point I just go like, oh, alright, let's attack. Let's take all the damage. All of it. Alright, that's the puppy cam. I'm going to turn that back off and bring me back. I've also added some stuff for subscribers. There's now a little new sub button, and I introduced some emojis for subscribers as well. So we're just getting this better bit by bit, and if I don't forget to change the scenes, if I don't forget about turning on the right microphone, I think we're getting into a really good place here. I don't know what it is. I really enjoy improving streams, and oh, there, it's waiting for me. I really enjoy that, putting that work in to see how I can make the stream better. Oh, I wish I had one more resource. That sucks. Should have waited with that until I have 3 counters. Okay, so we have to expect there's going to be a 6 here, so this blocks for 4. Can I block this? So this is Battle Worn, so let's use this, and we're going to use the Brave Forge for 2, and then we're going to block with Steel Blade, and we're just going to, if they're probably going to do their thing, and then I can attack with Command and Conquer. Oh, they don't have any weapons anymore. I just realized. They're throwing everything at me. The kitchen sink and everything. Alright. Command and Conquer is not good here. It makes no sense. Let's just do the 2. Let's keep up the card advantage. Let's do 4. Because they're, you know, CNC doesn't do anything. There's no arsenal. We might get a 2nd win in a row. Maybe. I think we might be able to fatigue them. Once again, everyone, welcome to the stream. If you have any questions, let me know. If there's anything that you would know on Fab in general, or what am I doing here, or why am I doing what I'm doing. On the last one though, I'm not sure I can give you always an answer. I might sometimes not know why I'm doing what I'm doing. It just feels right. But yeah, let me know. If you just want to be here and enjoy the stream, that's fine. What I would love is a follow. I think that would absolutely make my day. We're now at 70 followers. I'd love to reach that 100. And by the way, I haven't forgotten, I owe everyone that is a follower a raffle. And that is most likely going to come up this Sunday. And no, not Sunday, doesn't make any sense. So I might have to delay it into next week just because I have a special stream on Sunday. Or we might still do it on Sunday. Follow me on Twitter, I'll tweet when I'm doing it. And in addition to the card that I said I'm going to raffle, I think I'm going to throw in something a little spicy for people who are on the stream when I do the raffle. I pulled a nice little Marvel, not the one on stream, so don't get too excited, but something else that I think I'm interested in raffling away. Alright, so I think E-Strike makes sense here because I can do go again. Okay, what are they doing? Probably I'd just play the Steel Blade Shunt here. Yeah, well, yeah. So I'm gonna get that. Going to pass. Play the Steel Blade. Take 1. And then on my turn I can play E-Strike for 5. Give it a go again. It's gonna be 4 because it's from Arsenal. And the frailty does -1. So I'm going to choose go again. And then I'm going to go into X, and that's going to present 9. And we're soon going to come up on 2 hours live. I'm going to... Next time we come up on a break, I'm going to run some ads. Just so that new people coming in don't have ads. It's really hard to interrupt these games. I don't want to do that either. So when I don't have an easy way to run a break, I think I'd rather leave it. But if it's in between games, I'd rather quickly run the ads and then get that out of the way, and then people joining the stream don't have to watch the ads. Alright, so they're down to 8. I'm up on 11. We have another Steel Blade Shunt. They're down to 15 cards. I think at this point we can just go all out block if we want. So maybe we start... Yeah, we'll block all of that. We're getting pretty low here, right? We have to be careful as well. They could do something. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just use the Steel Blade. I'm going to use the remaining card, and then no matter how much I block there, the card does nothing. So I took a bit of life, but by doing that, I got everything in my hand, and I wouldn't discard anything. If that would have hit, I think they just choose a color, and if I have a card of that color, they look at my hand, and then I can choose a card of that color, and I have to discard it, or put it at the bottom of my deck. Oh, so, wait, so this is... How many? This is the third. How many codexes did they play? They played 1 codex. So there's another 2. They still have a bit of recursion in their decks. I think we have to be playing a bit careful here. How much do we block here? 2 codex? Oh, I missed 1. Thanks for paying attention for me. Alright, I'm just going to block 6 here. I think at this point I just want to avoid taking unnecessary damage. How much isolate did I play already? Oh, that answers my question. Here's another isolate. Alright, how bad is this going to be? So I'm going to leak 3 damage. A down and dirty. Alright, so that brings me down to 6. Alright, that's not too bad. Just going to swing the axe back at them for 4. They have to take care of this. Yeah, they have no daggers, so yeah. Okay, so they have a few more defense reactions, but it goes down to half. I think I can't start being flippant here. So, oh yeah, Sigil is good. Sigil is good. Another isolate. Okay. So I'm just going to block again. And then I'm going to play the Sigil. And get some more life back. Okay, 4, that's fine. That leaks just 1 damage. And we can set up for a big turn here ourselves. So I'm just going to swing the axe and put Glint the Quicksilver in Arsenal for big turn next turn. Right, they're gonna leak 2 probably here. And did they just block with an isolate? Wouldn't you want to keep an isolate? Unless they have more isolates in their hand. That's kind of their win condition here, right? To do attacks that have dominate and that leak damage. That's their out. I think that's one thing you always try to do in a Flesh and Blood game, is like you identify how am I going to win this. And here we go, another isolate. So what do we want to play? We could play a Steelblade Jund and just take as little damage as possible. Yeah. No. That's not what we want to do. Wrong trigger again. I played that too early. Right, I gotta do pass. Then priority changes. Then I can play an instant. Then I can play Steelblade Jund. I think that Steelblade Jund that we put at the bottom of the deck early in the game was the right decision here. I mean, they got me to 8, right? Let's not... You know, this is not an easy feat. I did take quite a significant amount of damage, but still. Right, that's fully blocked. Okay. I'm pretty sure they're not happy about that. And we can actually swing the axe twice here. Nice. So I'm gonna swing once. Yeah, we'll pitch hold the line. And then what? They blocked with isolates. Okay, we're gonna bring... Oh, that's a lot of... At least they pitch stacked isolates, right? I think they did the right thing. I think the idea was right. They shouldn't have thrown their daggers though. I don't know what the thought behind that was. Maybe they just got frustrated that they couldn't do anything. So what do we do here? Oh wait, why do I not get to go again here? Why can't I? Hold on. When a weapon you control hits you, may attack an additional time with this weapon. Oh, because it's only once a turn. Ah, never mind then. Never mind. Flicks were too early, right? I think if they don't do the flicks, I think they're probably in a completely different situation at this point in the game. Like a lot of isolates at the bottom, I think that was definitely the right thought. Ah, we don't want that. We're running pretty low on cards here as well, right? Let's not kid ourselves. So this is going to be for -4. So I definitely want to play another defense reaction to take even less life here. Just to be sure. So we're gonna take 1. And we just do the thing. We can play in a... Yeah, we can play an attack reaction. Actually, 4 overpower. Yeah. Yeah. That feels right. That feels right. We might even get him here, right? Because I'm going to reduce this one to 2. No, we bring down to 1. Ah, close. Ooh, I have an on-block here. Ooh, things are getting spicy. 2/2 block and... Oh, here comes the other codex. Alright, so that's the 3rd codex. That's like their last hurrah. I mean, how bad can it be? Isolate, 6 attack, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I think we should be fine here. What do I want? What do I want? I want this. And we are going to put this under. Now I can't attack, but we have a blue attack and... Yeah, sure. Yes, monster. Would you like to say to me? We're just gonna block this. Shred. Shred. Red shred. I think they did actually pretty well at pitch stacking. I think they actually played this really well. Aside from the flicks, which I don't know why they did that. Like, they pitch stacked like a monster. So, I think we've got this here. Thanks very much to our opponent. A round of applause. I think this is a great lesson in what you need to do to pitch stack against a very defensive deck like this. That was a good lesson there. Cool, good. So, 2 things that are going to happen now. We won a game, so we're going to open up a pack. You tell me what I should open. I have Outsiders, I have Everfest, and I have Dusk Till Dawn. Are we going to open up another Marvel on stream? We shall see. I hope so. So I'm going to put this up on the screen. And while I let you choose, I will quickly take a break to make sure we can get rid of those ads. And then as soon as we are back, we open that pack. See you in a minute. And we're back, I think. So the vote was for Everfest. Everfest it shall be. Yes, I opened up a Marvel live on stream. I think it was on Sunday. It was a Marvel Soraya. It was pretty intense. Right, so let's see Everfest. Let's see what we get here. We are going to start with a yellow Mirage. Then we have a blue... I don't know what this is. Bad Beats. I think this is a card for Wizards. Seismic Stir. Yes, never see that play. In the Swing for our Warriors. Yellow. We have a blue Feast something? Veiled Intentions. Nothing to do with a feast. A red Ranger card. The Fatigue Shot. We have the yellow card for X that Dominate. Payload. Take Aim, I think this is red. That's a pretty good card. Zoom in, not Take Aim, zoom in. We have another one of these potions. Honestly, that's like the only bad part about Everfest. Like nobody really wants to see these. And then we have another Haze Bending. Haze Bending, another card that is like a staple in a lot of illusionist decks, which just kind of shows you how good this set is. Getting a Necra is good as well. So nothing good this time around, but we still have a few packs, and I think my dog is abandoning me. Alright, no matter, we'll jump into the next game. I think this is game number 2 of Dory, Axis Dory. Let's see if we can get it done a bit quicker this time. Thank you everyone for being here. While I just have a minute, I really appreciate you all. Any follows and subs are greatly appreciated, however not mandatory. You can just hang out and have a good time. Merchant player. Yeah, but who plays merchants? Come on, right? I would love to have the new merchant though. That Santa card looks a lot of fun. All right, we get in our second game with Dorinthea, we get the second assassin. However, this time we get Arakni, and they're going to sink a lot of our cards. Right, so this might be a pretty similar experience. We do not have a sideboard for that, so we just submit our deck and we jump right into it. Eagle. Caw-caw! Reminds me of Eagerly from the TV show that I forgot. What's the name? Eagerly. Is the eagle in it? Peacemaker? Peacemaker, I think. Alright, let's go.
Round 1. Fight!
So they have non-attack. I think this is probably the better choice than what the last one played. So invite to chat. Not a great hand to start with. I could play Sharpened Steel, Decimated Great Axe, but I think I'm just going to play the Axe. Swing for 4. No. This makes no sense. I'm going to go all in. Well, all in. I say that. I'm just going to buff it by 3. For 7. Because I need to invest quite a bit more to block all that. Is there a defense reaction? Probably. In for another long one? Yes, we might be. However, I'm getting a block from 2. So this... Okay, so if they get silver, they can get the Shriek Raises back as well. Okay. So they're gonna keep playing these 2, right? As soon as they have a bit of silver. We are going to put the spoils into Arsenal. Oh. Okay. I guess we're not attacking this turn. We're not attacking. So already that, I'm guessing there is going to be... They might actually fatigue me, right? That's what might happen here. I'm guessing there is a attack reaction. I might have to put some more upbeat music to make sure you guys don't fall asleep. Wouldn't want that to happen. Okay, so do we think they have anything else? I mean, let's keep it here. Let's see if they have an attack reaction. They do not. Looks like it. Good, good. Alright, they broke everything here. So we're just going to do our thing. We're just going to swing axe for 4. And I think having some of those defense reactions late game will come in handy as well. So putting 2 of those at the bottom of the deck, I think, is good as well. So tell me about yourselves, guys. What's happening in your world? Anything exciting coming up? Do we still have some Flesh and Blood tournaments this side of the new year? I will not... let me turn that off. I don't want that to trigger all the time. I was thinking, I think there is Hanover this weekend, which I think is Germany. Alright, just getting... I got a couple of messages here. Just making sure that, you know, we're on the right screen. You can see me. I think that's looking good. Microphone is on, so they can hear me as well. Won the Bull for 8. Oh, wee. Well, that's surprising. What do I want to do? I'd love to play a Fell Swing. They don't have any attack reactions above that, right? No, they could have a pummel. Eagle could have a pummel. We don't know. I don't usually see a Wounded Bull in this deck, so... I don't want to take a lot... I don't want to take the damage, right? So I'm just going to block 6. Yeah, I'm going to take 6. Then I'm going to use Spring Tunic counter to do Spoils of War to give it +2. Pitch Fell Swing, and then I'm going to Arsenal Steel Blade Shunt. So I think a defense reaction in there is pretty good. So we're in our 2 now, and we're only just scratching the surface of the 3rd game that I'm playing today. Usually it's quite a bit faster. I think it's quite the hallmark of the game that I'm playing. Of the hero that I'm playing. So Spoils of War. We said we'll do that. And Spoils, then followed by a Decimator Great Axe, pitching the Fell Swing. That could be pretty good late game as well. First of all, it's a blue that enables the axe. Second, I can push the axe by +4. That might come in pretty handy as well. Regicide. Why are they playing Regicide? Okay, let's reduce that and do 1 amazing damage. We'll put the Steel Blade Shunt into Arsenal. We theory could attack again, but no. I don't have enough resources. Hey. Siri, go away. Okay. I have to turn off... Apparently that's triggered Siri. Right. So this is gonna come for 4. Leave for Witnesses. There might have reactions on top of this, right? So this is on the Arsenal. I have a card here that doesn't block. Do we block 6? I can. Let's block 6. If they do something nasty with a attack reaction, I can use the defense reaction Steel Blade Shunt from Arsenal. Alright, let's play the E-Strike for 7. No. That... Sorry. My friend. Sorry. Alright, we're gonna buff power for 7. E-Strike is one of my favorite cards in the game. It's really, really good. Sometimes... it's hard to make it really synergize with the deck that you're playing, but it's a really, really good card. And also the art is absolutely amazing. One of the ones that I have is Rainbow Foil, and I'm not playing it because apparently it's quite expensive. Okay, so 3 damage, is that it? No. Yeah, guys, strap in. Guys and gals. It'll take a time. CNC for 6. Right. Just thinking it through, we want to play... Do we just... Oh, we can't use defense reactions, right? So 3 and 2, that's not going to work. Maybe let's use the crown here. Let's use the crown here. And then we can sync this and draw something up and see if we can have a bit of a better turn. I don't think the crown here, it's not really essential for my game plan. It's just a 2-block, and I think it's fine taking this 1 damage. That's fine using it. Like last game I used it pretty early and it didn't really do much in ways of bad things for me. So if